we make this thing called life unnecessarily complicated, especially when we have people who are depending upon us. Many of us behave in a manner as if though we don't know what is required of us. Even if the examples that we've had in our lives were not the best examples, but nonetheless, we still have a general idea of the things we need to do to ensure that we are doing our very best, to ensure that our children are doing way better than we ourselves. Many of us spend too much time ruminating on the fact that daddy wasn't there or mommy was insensitive and so on and so forth. Because at the end of the day, we can find any means of an excuse to justify our bad behavior and justify why we're not doing the things we're supposed to be doing to ensure that our children have a better life, to make sure that we ourselves have a better life. And all of this requires just a mental shift. All of this requires acknowledging, you know what? I started out in a very difficult predicament, but by the grace of God, I'm here. And not only by the grace of God, I'm here. I'm now a father. I'm now responsible for the day-to-day maintenance of a group of kids that came from me. And because they came from me and I know my potential and what my potential could have been at their age, it is my duty to foster that and nurture their potential and make sure that they're the best versions of themselves so that when they have their kids, that they too can pass on abundance and nurture those things that's within their kids so that their kids can be the best and can go out into the world and make a difference in the world. Far too many of us are comfortable with just being in the world and being of the world, but not realizing that you're not making any significant changes, any contributions that's going to help take the world into a better place. I'm a strong believer in when you know better, you do better. Leave behind all of the excuses because the excuses are just what they are. Excuses. And the only thing that they're going to do is encourage you to fail, encourage you to not be the very best. And they're going to encourage you also to not demand the very best from yourself and your kids. So as men, you have to take the step forward to be the very best version of yourself so that your kids, when they see you, not only do they see a man who knows how to do his job. He may not do it well, but he gets up daily and he tries at it and he works at it because he understands his responsibility. And his responsibility is not to himself. His responsibility is to his kids, his wife, and making sure that he's living a life that is purposeful. So if you're a man and you feel that things aren't going your way because of trauma from your past, you have to accept that your past is your past. And if you continue to hold on to your past will be your present and your future. Your past is your past for a reason because it made you who you are, strong, a survivor. And the fact that you're a survivor, that means that you have something to give. You have a story to tell. So you need to prepare yourself in the best way you can to retell your story in a new light. No longer can we sit around idly and just allow life to dictate the terms to us. We, as individuals, we have to determine how we want to rest on our final day. If you find this content to be edifying, please consider liking and subscribing and help me grow the channel. And as always, stay gorilla-minded.